Yo everyone, how's it going? It's Clem Dollar Radio at your dial. You gotta tune me in, because this guy is coming out. I mean, not coming out, but how to say it? Trying to get you guys to watch. Oh, sorry, there was a little hair on my phone, but hope everyone's had a good weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna change the filter here quick. Alright, I like this actually. No, I do not want to exit the video. I want to just... Okay, there we go. Anyways, we're gonna go old school. And why I say old school, we have a Sega Genesis classic game console. I got at my local grocery store. Well, a town close by me. It's not a famous grocery store either. It was a, hometown grocery store. I got this. And I got it, and I saw it for $42.99. I'm like, okay. I was like, well, it had, I didn't look at it closely. I was like, oh, I'm just going to get it, right? I'm going to make a video out of it. Well, with this thing, it's got Sonic the Hedgehog, the original, Sonic 2 with Knuckles, Golden Axe, there's a bunch of good games, like, I can't pronounce that word. Here, I'll show you the rest of the games. Look at this. 81 games. There's even more. And yes, there's Mortal Kombat. One of my favorite games when I was a kid. And at the time, there was no rating system, so... And then the rating system, I think, came right after number 3. But Combat 2. And then you got number 3. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus. And then they came out, like I said, I think they came out with the rating system. I will look it up before, and I will make a video about it. But yeah, let's unbox this son of a gun. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick you guys. Oh shoot. Sorry, I am trying to get this all figured out. I got a little snackage later. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on the stand for right now. So, okay. We should be good. Alright. Over there. I'm kind of shocked. They had one of these. They also had the Atari Classic Edition. And that one had like 50 games. I never played Atari 2600s. I grew up with the Super Nintendos and, all that. So, I never owned a Sega Genesis. My cousins did. They had the Genesis. They had everything. The Dreamcast. Sadly, that was a flop. That was the first console you could play online gaming before the PlayStation 2. So. Golly, sorry. Alright. Okay. Here's that little tab. I'm going to show you guys what's inside. Thank you for viewing into this video. If I make this too long, I am very sorry. I thought, I've seen people unbox this. You know what? I was like, let's do something different. Let Clem Dollar Radio do it, Oh. And then when you unbox it, It's a Sega Genesis. And then, oh my! It's got a instruction book pamphlet. That's a good thing. I was like kind of worried. I was like, oh, do I have to go get a set of pair of these, because you know these are very rare these days. And I'm like, oh, all right. All right. We got controller number 1. Let's see how long these controllers are. Excuse me, I'm trying not to burp on camera. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. And it's got the normal buttons. The same kind of not camera pad, but kind of the same kind of feel, but a little small when I noticed, because I had cousins that had a Sega Genesis. Those were a little bit bigger, you know, just like, yeah, you know. But I can get used to something like this. Like I said, I never played it much. Like when I was a kid and when I went to my cousins, back when I went to my cousins, they upgraded to getting the Nintendo 64. So, yeah. Alright. Alright. And then we got our little AC adapter. Yeah. I'm glad you're all watching this here on YouTube or here on Instagram. I'm not on live on YouTube doing this. This is just strictly doing this all on live on Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me, my username is Clamdella Radio. I will put it in the box. I don't do gaming reviews much, but oh, look at that. It is long. Alright. Let's check this out. Alright. Has the normal AVs, the yellow, the white, the red. And then you had your AC adapter. And if you have some Sega Genesis games, pop them in and see if it's compatible. And then you got your player 1, player 2 slots. Alright, let's check where else. And there's nothing else in the box except for another controller if you have a friend out with you. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's read up on this. Let's just skim around and look around. Alright. Alright. You could plug this into an HD TV. If I was you, I don't recommend it. Get a box TV if you can. Because if you get a box TV, you know this thing will work just fine. I mean, it's going to work on the HD TV, but it's going to, how do you say it? It's going to lag because of the pixels. It's going to, I noticed that with my Super Nintendo. Oh, okay. With this thing, where is it? With this, if you have a game, you put the game in there, and you push the power button, and oh, it looked like it was on. And you push it, and it will start right up. If it doesn't work or it's not compatible with working with this, it's tough shit. But it's okay. I mean, there's some games that'll. They have a website. And then it gives all the instructions how to play some of these games. Like, there's a lot of games in here. I'm like, holy crap. Like I said, the ones I really look for. And then they got some knockoff games in here, I see. But like the ones that were featured on here aren't on here, so you got nothing to worry about. They didn't, you know, like there's some games on here that are not even Genesis games, and they just put them on there so they say, oh wait, you can fill up the rest with games that are not even games. So, like I said, there's Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic and Knuckles, which is awesome. Then a Sonic Pinball, but I mean, there's a pretty good set of games. I mean, for an all-in-one console game, I mean, I recommend it. I am not gonna show you how I play it on TV because I do not want to get copyright infringement. Mm-hmm. But I thank you. I thank you guys. This is the Sega Genesis game console collection. I'll show you again what it looks like. You get your handy dandy AV port cords, which are very useful. If you're gonna do it on HDTV, I recommend you changing your settings to game, because some TVs have that option, and it makes it not clear. It makes it clear, and it makes it easier for your like older systems like Super Nintendo, the NES. We have all these collections. I mean, we got the Sega now, but anyways, the NES collection, the Super NES, the PlayStation collection is coming out. That's coming out in a few months or a few weeks, I heard. It's got a lot of good games on there. I'm like, oh my. But, you know, they're trying to do that because a lot of us old gamers like me, I've played the Super Nintendo. I've played a little bit of Sega Genesis. I don't think they're gonna ever come out with a Dreamcast collection. Maybe, but who knows? But like I said, here's what you all get. You get AVs, you get a second controller, you get 2 of those. It's lengthy. It's lengthily. I mean, it's worth the length. Like, holy crap, that's cool. And your AC adapter that you plug your thing in. And like I said before, you get a turn off, and then you get a menu. Yeah, they're pretty clicky. Hear that? Yeah. I think this is going to be something that I'm going to be glad I invested. And there is an option if you find games that you want to play on. You can always buy. They're expensive these days. If you want to spend the $50 for a, let's just say Jurassic Park, you want to like, or Power Rangers, slap it in there, and you find out it's like, oh, I can't play it. So it's like, fudge. But if you get like another game that actually works for this part, but it's all up to everything. So, but I want to say thank you for you, the viewers, and all of you. I want you all to remember, for all Americans, November 6th, go out and vote. Because you know what? Or if you have early voting, go vote on Monday. And don't worry about the crowds on Tuesday. If you can't do it like Washington, well, hopefully everything goes right. I'm not going to tell you my political views on stuff. So, in this quick video and just a little known motivation, be awesome. No, stay cool. Be awesome. I love you all. I'll check you guys out in the next video.